What's up guys, we're back with another Warriors episode. We've been by far and away the best team in the league, and I'll be honest, I was a little bored, so we have some trades to announce. First, we sent our two rookies, Uros Golob and Lazaro Santiago, to the Heat for Nathan Pierce and a first round pick. But that's not all, we actually ended up making two blockbuster trades today. We sent Chris Middleton, Jordan Norwa, and Kelly Oubre Jr. to the Clippers for Paul George, Kelly Cross, a first and a second round pick. But wait, there's more. In an effort to gain another star, I made another huge trade. I sent Draymond Green, Eric Pascal, OG Anunoby, and 3 first round picks to the Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons. Yeah, I know, right? We're going to talk about him a little bit later. We did lose some of our bench depth, but we were able to make up with this for a few players. First, we traded Isaiah Joe, Kelly Cross, and JaVale McGee to the Kings for Jay Crowder and Taj Gibson. And then to fill out the bench, we also signed Tony Snell, Alex Caruso, and Justin Jackson. I then went on to redesign our rotations. This is what's going to be looking like for the rest of the regular season, and then I'm going to once again change them in our playoff matchups. The strategy is simple. Ben Simmons or Steph Curry will be on the court at all times. Simmons will be our new primary point guard, as I want Curry working more in the off-ball setting. Curry will then move to the point guard when Simmons is out. Paul George has moved back to the small forward position and even playing a few minutes per game at the power forward spot. Jay Crowder is a solid power forward and he can play defense and shoot the three well. Wiseman, Gibson, and McGuire are going to be switching minutes at center. I've decided to bring Klay Thompson in off the bench to be our 6th man, with him spending time at the 2 and the 3 spot, with Tony Snell and Tyler Johnson filling in the other guard minutes. And I've also created what I'm calling a death lineup for the 4th quarter. We're going to have Ben Simmons at the 1, Steph Curry at the 2, Klay Thompson at the 3, Paul George at the 4, and James Wiseman at the 5. I don't think I need to explain how stupid good that lineup is. So that is what our new look team looks like. We're going to go ahead and get into our first game with this crazy team. We're going up against LeBron James and the LA Lakers. For some reason, their record is 16-33 this year, despite still having LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So even though they don't have a very good record, it's LeBron and Davis, so I think this is going to be quite a matchup. We're going to take the court with the new team, and right away we're going to isolate Paul George on Marc Gasol, and Paul George is easily going to be able to blow by him. That is just one reason why I like him so much more than Chris Middleton, is his ability to finish it down low. Then back there, Ben Simmons, he gets a back-to-back cheesy plays, one on the lob and then one on the down-low finish. Then here on defense, Simmons is guarding LeBron. Simmons is going to steal the pass. That goes to Curry, and Simmons has a wide-open fast break where he's going to throw down the windmill. Then back again on the fast break, Curry, he's going to go over. He finds Paul George, and Paul George is able to hit the deep mid. And then once again, Simmons leading the fast break, except this time Wiseman is blocked. Then Simmons somehow just lasers it over to Steph Curry in the corner. And Curry already has 2 threes this game. And now Davis is going to go down low, and I don't get why he didn't do this in real life against the Suns. If 2K was realistic, Davis would have just faded away there. But instead, Davis had back-to-back huge dunks and huge plays on us. Now Simmons is going to drive. He's going to find Klay Thompson wide open, and Simmons is just making plays. And honestly, it's just kind of cheesy using him. And now Paul George, he's going to throw it up to Simmons, and Simmons does a switcheroo. He is just showboating on these Lakers who look lost. But don't worry, the Splash Bros still have it going, as Klay Thompson is able to hit that from basically 4-point range. Right here, one thing that I do love about Paul George, and I think is an underrated aspect of his game, is he's a great playmaker. Right here, he's able to run the pick and roll quite well and gets the easy dunk. And then we're going to come back on the next possession and the same thing with the Wiseman and Paul George pick and roll, except this time he's able to hand it off to Wiseman, and Wiseman makes the easy standing layup over Dennis Schroeder. Tell me this isn't just beautiful basketball right here. Curry gets the steal, he passes it to Wiseman, Wiseman forwards it to Simmons, and then Simmons throws down the dunk. And then once again, Simmons is leading the break, except this time he's going to find Klay Thompson in the corner, and you already know that one's good. Back on offense, Klay Thompson, he's going to hand the ball off to Simmons, and then Taj Gibson is going to set the screen for Simmons, and Simmons just thinks that this is a dunk contest out here. The Lakers just don't have anything to stop him. A few seconds left in the half, we're going to isolate against Patrick Beverley. Simmons has no problem getting by, and then hits the Euro step layup right next to Marc Gasol as time expires to give us the lead going into the half. Then our quick start continues as Tony Snell is able to dish it to Steph Curry. He hasn't gotten too many looks this game, but he just really hasn't needed to. On offense, Paul George is going to get the ball with the clock winding down. He's going to isolate on Taylor and Horton Tucker, and as the shot clock expires, he's able to sink that one right in his face. Then back on offense, Tyler Johnson's handling the ball. Steph Curry's gonna run around some screens. He finally slips himself away from Dennis Schroeder, and Curry is wide open and he's able to green that one. And then we come back and we decide to run the exact same play on the next possession to see if they can do any better. And it turns out we do better as Curry gets just as open, and then once again he's able to hit it, hitting his third three of the corner. We're sagging down low with Ben Simmons to try and stop the post, and Tatum Horton-Tucker passes it right to Simmons. Klay Thompson gets the cut and he's actually able to dunk. What a play for that. And then with the time running down, we're going to hand the ball off to Simmons. Klay's going to run around some screens. Curry and Wiseman set it, and as the time expires, Klay Thompson is hitting a three. We are just showboating on these poor Lakers, and I'm starting to see why they were 16 and 33 at this point in the season. Starting off the fourth quarter, Curry is going to throw it up to AJ McGuire, and then he's going to go back and throw it right back up to Ben Simmons. Simmons is 18, 9, and 7 at this point, and then he just does that in the face of LeBron James. We are seeing Ben Simmons dethrone the king right in front of us. The CPU has no clue what to do. They start calling random double teams, which of course only make Simmons look even better. Right there, he's going to get the lob. Here they try and close in on him, but that doesn't work. Simmons finds Curry to Thompson, and you already know what happens when Klay Thompson is in the corner. That is now 17 points for Klay Thompson coming off of the bench. And I mentioned how Simmons was kind of dethroning LeBron this game, and I think we see that in this play right here where Simmons just muscles by the aging legend for the easy down low finish, and then Ben Simmons fakes the screen, and once again, just to showboat on him, we let him even dribble it out, and we are able to take this one 80-63. Yeah, this team is probably even more crazy than it was last time. I'm definitely going to miss some of the guys like Eric Paschal, Kelly Oubre, but Ben Simmons and Paul George are so much better than what the guys they were. I have to try and stop myself to avoid cheesing with them. Ben Simmons is just a walking glitch. He had 26, 10, and 8 while going 13 of 13. Steph Curry had 17 and 7 while going 5 of 11 with 3. Let's not talk about those 8 turnovers. Klay Thompson had 17 points going 6 of 9 because all he did was shoot threes and even score on the fast break. Then even Paul George put up an efficient 10 points. Alright, from here we're just going to simulate our way 3 quarters through the season. I think I only left it for a few weeks left. In our next episode, we're going to be going over and playing our first round matchup. We're also going to be talking about some award ceremonies, and we're really just going to be seeing what our overall record looks like. So as you saw, we only ended up losing 1 game ever since we made this change. So yeah, I think this team's pretty good. Just for some end of the season stats, Steph Curry has 28 and 10. Paul George actually came in scoring more than I thought. He has 23, 5, and 4. Ben Simmons has 22, 10, and 9, or 11 and 9, excuse me. Then James Wiseman is bumped all the way up to 20 and 13 with 2 assists and 2 blocks. I had no clue that he was going to be scoring that much, especially sharing the court with all these other stars. Even coming off the bench, Klay Thompson nearly has 16 points for us. This is just absolutely crazy. I could honestly see us going undefeated in the playoffs at this current rate. But that is it for this episode. Like I said, stay tuned for the next one. We're going to be doing the end of season awards ceremony. We're going to be going over and playing our first round matchup, and we're probably going to be demolishing them too. So that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys later.